Hey guys, so it's Tyler again here, and for those who don't know, I also like to look at military things, and today we're going to talk about Fort McHenry. Now, as I move my mouse around, here's the historic site right here. You can see as it pulls up, that's the fort. And probably for those who don't know, Fort McHenry is mainly noted for being a very historic part when in 1914, at 6 o'clock a.m., British warships from Great Britain had fired bombs and rockets at the fort. They could not reach the fort, however, resulted in an American victory against Great Britain. And over here, right in this area, is where British warships would have been. And then all they had to do was, after they had taken care of the fort, so they just had to have some type of artillery hit the fort, and that was it. They would have came right into here, and then they would have taken Baltimore. Now, kind of out farther down was where there were more British soldiers and more American soldiers fighting going on back here. But the big thing was right here. Now, over here was where Francis Scott Key was. For those who don't know who he is actually most noted whenever we think about Francis Scott Key. He is the writer of the Star-Spangled Banner, which later on would become the National Anthem of the United States. Of course, right over here, you see Fort War 1812, victory in service of the Star-Spangled Banner, the U.S. National Anthem. Of course, there's a lot of this stuff there, and you can visit it. There's a lot of information that's about this. This is known as the Francis Scott Key Bridge, Route 95. And this will take you right into Baltimore. This is all Baltimore right here. This whole thing is Baltimore. The highway takes you into Baltimore. The British, all they had to do was Britain just had to take out the fort. And once they did that, they just go in there, because Fort McHenry was their last line of defense during the Battle of Baltimore in the harbor. And this is the Chesapeake Bay, and they were firing on the fort, but to no avail. There was nothing that was reaching it that could penetrate anything and explode, taking out the fort. However, there was an artillery shell that hit and went through the artillery shed, and they say either the bomb was a dud or it was the rain that put it out, because it was raining that night. Because remember, for 25 hours there was artillery shells that were firing from both the cannons from Fort McHenry and warships from Great Britain. And it didn't explode, and if that would have exploded, the fort would have went, and if the fort would have went, then Baltimore definitely would have been captured. And over here, this is where the British would have had to go after Fort McHenry would have went here. If they would have taken out Fort McHenry, they just had to go here, go off the ships, and then Baltimore would have been fully captured. But that's basically all about Fort McHenry during the War of 1812. Please like and subscribe and comment on this video. Thanks for watching, guys.